guys, welcome back to Divine Times 2. I'm Ingrid. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Today I am in the kitchen making Merry Christmas fruit cake. This cake is delicious. I mean, let me tell you a little story about fruit cake. As a child, my father would always buy fruitcake in the supermarket. He loved fruitcake. He would bring it home, give me a piece, and I never really liked it. It had a flavor I didn't like. As the years passed by, one day he got a catalog which they sold cookies, cakes, and fruitcake. So he decided to order one. When the fruitcake arrived, he opened it up immediately. He tried a piece. He said, wow, this is really good. I had a piece and it was very delicious. So as the years passed, I decided to make my own fruitcake. I made a fruitcake for Christmas. I gave a piece to my father, which he anticipated it very much. He tried it and his eyes just lit up. He was like, wow, this is so delicious. This is amazing. And I tried it and it was so amazing. It was fantastic. And I want to share this recipe with you for Merry Christmas fruit cake. Let's get started. All right, let me show you the ingredients. Okay, here I have in total 16 ounces of red and green glacé cherries and candied pineapple, and this is a mix. I have here chopped dates, 8 ounces, 8 ounces pecan halves, 4 eggs, 1 stick softened butter, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Now, pumpkin spice has ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves. This is what I want in my fruit cake. So it has all of those delicious spices, so I'm going to use the pumpkin spice. And I also added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 cup brown sugar, 1 cup all-purpose flour. And I'm also going to make a vanilla rum soaking syrup. Use half a tablespoon of rum extract and half a tablespoon vanilla extract. And that will be to soak the Merry Christmas fruit cake. These are the ingredients for the fruit cake. Before I begin putting together the fruit cake, I am going to cut the glacé cherries in half and the pineapple also in half. I finished cutting the fruit. Some cherries I left whole because they are very, very small, so I left those whole. Now I am going to, in a bowl, combine the pecans, the dates, and the fruits. Look at how pretty they are. So pretty. So I'm going to combine these very well. I am preheating my oven to 275, and I have also buttered a flute pan. This is where I am going to bake the Merry Christmas fruit cake. So I've done that also. I've placed the stick of butter in the bowl. Add the brown sugar, salt and baking powder. And I am going to blend this very well. This is well blended, and as you can see, I am using a paddle attachment, but if you have a paddle attachment with like a scraper on the side, use that. I don't have one, but if you do have one, it is awesome because it scrapes the sides of your bowl, and I don't need to scrape it manually. It does it by itself if the paddle attachment has the scraper. All right, now I am going to beat in eggs one at a time. I am going to add at this point the flour, the spices, and mix well. Now at this point, I am going to add the fruits and the nuts, and I'm going to mix it just until combined. This is what the mixture looks like. So now I am going to place it in my tube pan. Now I am going to fill this pan with hot water, and I am going to place it in the lower rack of the oven. I am going to place the cake on the top rack and bake the cake for an hour and a half to 1 hour 45 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. As you can see, the pan of water is on the bottom, the cake is on the top. I did place it on a cookie sheet, and the water will keep this cake moist during baking time. The Merry Christmas fruit cake is out of the oven. Now what I'm going to do is run a knife around the edge to separate it, and I am going to cool it for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I am going to make the vanilla rum soaking syrup, and this baked for an hour and 45 minutes. Looks really good. For the vanilla rum soaking syrup, I need half a cup granulated sugar and 3/4 cup water. I've added the sugar to a small saucepan and the water, and I am going to heat it through until the sugar dissolves. I am going to let this completely cool and then add the extracts. The sugar water has cooled. Now I'm going to add half tablespoon vanilla extract, half tablespoon rum extract. Stir. And now this is ready to brush onto the fruitcake. You don't need to add all the vanilla rum soaking syrup if you don't want to. This will give it an extra boost of flavor. And it also makes like a pretty glaze on the top. So if you want to, you can add every like half an hour, add the soaking syrup to it. And if you just want to do it one time, that's fine. You decide. Now I am going to let this cool completely before I turn this fruitcake over. I turned over Merry Christmas fruitcake onto this pretty plate. And now what I'm going to do is cover it up well with plastic wrap. And I am not going to try this until tomorrow. Okay, let's try Merry Christmas fruitcake. It smelled so good when I was baking it. So good. So moist. Oh, oh my goodness. Guys, you need to try this. This is phenomenal. This is so delicious. Full of the pecans and the fruit. Oh, so good. And that vanilla rum soaking syrup takes it to another level of fruitcake. It is fabulous. You need to try this. And comment down below if you do make this Merry Christmas fruit cake, which I hope you do. Please give us a thumbs up. And remember, be kind, positive, and divine. Love you guys. Bye.